Hello everybody, special welcome to all of those at the Parish of St John the Evangelist. It's so lovely to take a few moments to spend a little bit of time with you. Father Martin has asked me to just give you a little thought for the day. So wherever you are, wherever you're watching, I hope this helps you. It's a strange, funny time at the moment, wherever you are and whatever's going on in your world. I've honestly lost track of time in this crisis. I think it maybe week 6 now, but I don't know. The days are kind of blurring into each other, and it's doing interesting things to my congregation and the people I'm talking to. And one of the things I've been thinking about is this idea of productivity, and how we have created a society that in a way worships productivity, and we value people based on their productivity and what they can do and their accomplishments and their achievements, and it's such a strange time. The kind of society seems to be divided into two groups. One group who are frontline key workers, and then by definition of the rest of the group that aren't, and what that does to people and how that affects people's worth and value and self-esteem, and it's just really interesting being a follower of Jesus in this time, and analyzing that. Like, am I valuable because of what I produce? Am I valuable because I contribute? Am I valuable because I'm working and I'm doing something? And particularly many people are furloughed at the moment, or can't work, or ill and can't work, and I'm reminded of this, the kind of very essence of our faith right back in the beginning, in that beautiful opening to the scriptures in Genesis 1, where God says, let us make mankind, let us make humanity in our image. And in that one statement, what he's done is he's countered all the arguments around productivity and you are what you produce and everything around that. And he said to all of humanity, all 7 whatever billion of us there are on the planet today, that you are valuable. And you're not valuable because of what you contribute. You are not valuable by how successful you are. You are not valuable because you've done this, or you have an awards cabinet, or you have a degree, or you have children, or whatever. You're not valuable because of any of those things. You're valuable because you are made in the very image of God. Imago Dei, they call it, this idea that you and I are image bearers of the divine, and that is what gives humanity its value. That is what God values, and it's a real challenge to me in this time to lead a congregation and minister to people, and just myself actually not being able to produce or kind of do the things that I would do as a Christian minister, but just to rest in that place of, if I don't achieve anything today, if I don't accomplish anything today, anything that I can put on social media or brag to my friends about, but if I simply just be, then that's enough, because I am made in the image of God. And I'm reminded of that beautiful story of Mary and Martha, where Jesus is in the house and Martha is doing the kind of mother hen type routine, and she's serving, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that or inherently wrong with that. But then you see this contrast of Mary, and Mary is sat at the feet of Jesus, which was traditionally a male spot to sit at the feet. It was like an idiom. It means to sit at the feet and learn from the rabbi. And this woman is sat at Jesus' feet, and Martha criticizes Mary and says to Jesus, Master, does it not bother you that I'm slaving? I'm producing, I'm working, I'm creating all this stuff, and my sister's just sat at your feet. And Jesus says, Martha, Martha, you worry about so many things, but there's only one thing worth worrying about. Only one thing, Jesus says. She said, and Mary's found it, and it will not be taken away from her. And I love when you go and read the context and the text of that. The only thing it says that Mary did was Mary sat at his feet and listened to what he said. And Jesus said, that's the one thing worth worrying about. That is the one thing that's the worth concerning our lives with. So I want to leave you with that thought. Whatever you're doing today, whether you're a frontline worker and you're out doing that, or whether you're furloughed at home or with the kids or wherever you are, or tired, you're not valuable because of what you produce. You're not valuable because of what you do. You're valuable because you're made in the image of God. And the Father is calling you into that relationship with him now, just to sit at his feet and listen to what he says. So I hope that blesses you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great time, and God bless.